Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kenny, aka Meek the Ghost, and today I'm going to be playing Dragonage Inquisition. We're going to be doing a small exploit. It's up your opinion about small or large. um, so what I'm doing is that we're going to be powering up early on, and we're going to be doing a re restocking glitch, and this is all for if you don't have the Golden Nug and you don't have any good schematics early on in the game. By early on, I mean before getting Skyhold. Um, so in the beginning, you're without the Golden Nug, your Warden pales in comparison to the rest of your team. So in the beginning, as my mains, I've been switching between Solus and Varric. But after we do this exploit, we're gonna actually be Varric is gonna become kind of like a background character after this. So here, after getting a certain amount of keys, I think you need 5 from a newer area, all of the keys from the hinterlands, and all of the keys from the this sand area. So we're going to be taking everything but leaving one item in the chests as we go through, and we're going to stay as far back near this sarcophagus so that the creature doesn't attack you, because he doesn't come through the door. So honestly, if it works right, he's not even supposed to move at all. We're gonna have to come back later on anyway. So this is just to farm for the drop that's in there. There's a tier 3 spirit resistant belt in here, and that's worth quite a lot of money early on. It's worth over 2,000 gold. So some of the perks you might want early on are Liliana's Death Hands and Tools perks, so you can unlock doors with your rogue. So for the purpose of this game, I'm actually, since my character is a rogue and I have no Golden Nug, I can show you from the very beginning how to get the schematics from the Black Emporion and power them up. So one of the good things is that I chose the spirit section, not the fire or the ice door, because they don't respawn. Here the enemies respawn, and you can continuously get drops from the people you kill, you know, like corpse hearts or ring villets to use for material. And the arcane horror that you've seen us fighting through the door, he gives a lot of experience for early on gaming. So you just gotta take those things. Here we got the Emporium. So we want to look for the schematics. Here are the legendary schematics. So we're going to sell off everything that we don't need. You might want to keep a few things. Some good armor up at the top that was found in random boxes. Yeah, let's get rid of everything else. One of the cheapest, best things to get is if you have a melee, like single-handed warrior, is the Mortalitasi Club, which can be bought for about 5,000 some odd, just shy of 6,000 gold. So you only have to go through and farm this area a few times. But yeah, once we sell those all, we go over to the section, and because we're a archer, we're gonna get the Gruntsman's bow. Okay, the good thing about the Gruntsman's bow is that it has really high like critical chance and whatnot, and it's got that high DPS for early on in the game. So since we're at the Emporium, I bought a bunch of bear hide, and we found obsidian to make the base metal. And let's also made another grip for the bow too, so it increases our dexterity. So the bear hide, oh, here you go. If you have the Liliana perk, you can open that door, which is in Redcliffe. And this is where the obsidian is for the base, if you ever need it. So we're going to go back and we're going to farm the area once again. This time I'm going to use the main character, your Inquisitor. And you're going to see his damage, it right now already starts to far outperform Varric. So if you decide to keep Sarah along with you, you could double it up and, you know, replace him, do much more damage early on. Okay, so we wanted the Grunsmith's Bow because with the Bear Hide it gives you high critical chance. But also if you make the Guard Grip, if you have that schematic, it's also a level 2, and you put that as a Bear again, it'll get you high Dexterity, which will do high. So you have a high critical chance, and your critical damage will do higher damage. Okay, so let's grab these items. Leave one behind in every box. There's a creature right there. Let's snipe him. Yeah, no, sadly Bianca is sadly underwhelming in this game compared to how she was in Dragon Age 2. If you had the red lyrium piece, you know, Bianca could be super strong and fast. You know, no other weapon in the game came close to the output damage that she did. You know, there we go. It's a 3,000 hit right there. And yeah, like I said, sadly Varric won't be able to do damage like that. So, you know, he's there he goes. And see, the arcane horror didn't come through. So now we can just go in there and take out the other people, and again ransack this area, leaving just one item behind in each crate or chest. If you're lucky, the arcane horror will drop silk brochides, which are really good for your mage early on, like at this point in the game, and also the arcane horror heart, which can help boost your damage towards demons. Sometimes these chests only have one item. If it only has one item, we just leave it behind. If they have more than one, just leave the worst thing behind. Oh. Okay, yep, see there's the Arcane Horror Heart. Alright. Okay, so after doing that exploit for a few times, I bought different schematics for the armors. Like I said, I don't have Hissing Waste yet because that's after Skyhold. So at this point in time, I believe that these are the better gear. And with this setup, you'll be able to take on everything inside of the hinterlands, even the dragons. Which, honestly, after this setup, I'm going to set up my other characters with a few things, and we're going to go attack a dragon. Yep, make sure we're going to steal the legs from that one, because we don't have a leg schematic, so just for the time being until we find one. That's actually pretty good. If it has a death root sigil, I'll use a death root. Half healing, but at the same time you get 10% more damage, so that 3,000 will climb up even higher. And also, depending on which your enemy you're fighting, how strong their defenses will affect that. Okay, so here we are. We're fighting our dragon in the hinterlands. Okay, so we should be strong enough to handle him. Or her. The Ferelden Frostback. So we got our leaping shot to get away, to get some distance. Oh, he's pulling us in. Okay, leap shot away. Well, now that we got a good distance, we can use that that long range move. I got the bonus on top of the long range to do more damage as long as you're 25 meters away. Get that extra kick in there. Okay, here it comes. It threw a fireball and a blue fire at us at the same time. Okay. Oh man, this is some bad shots. There we go. So later on we have some other exploits after Skyhold, but this is all, like I said before, it's gonna suck us in again. Get some space. So every time we critical, we get a little bit stamina back. So that way we can do our special moves again. So my setup usually is the hook shot. It beats walking, along with the rolling draw leap shot. And then that long range with the 25 with the 900% extra damage from 25 meters away. And then I have the other one where the more health you have, the more damage it does, but it also has the potential to put the enemy to sleep. So it's screamed, and it's summoning it's smaller dragonlings. Thankfully the dragonlings aren't interrupting me right now. But yeah, it's looks like it's gonna die pretty soon. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we nabbed our Ferelden Frostback. Oh, it didn't hit the dragonling that's there in the corner. There we go. Let's go collect our rewards and head back to Skyhold. Okay, so just in case if anybody doesn't believe me, this is the point where you get to choose between your mages and your Templars. And right here we have celebrating the dragon slaying. So yeah, so again, before you even leave Haven. And it's going to make your runs through either of those missions so easy. But thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a great day.